My friends and my seniors, guys, welcome back, guys, into this brand new video. And in this video, it's gonna be a very interesting and very useful video for you all as I take the guarantee. Because as you also can know that, as you also can see in the thumbnail, what is the today's topic? So today's topic is a most important and interesting topic. So, so why I say they will have some reason. So don't stop in the middle of the speech. And I mean in the middle of the speech. So if you just stop in the middle of the speech, so you did not speak, you did not increase your English speaking. Because as as you also say why we did not increase our English speaking if we just did not just if we just stop in the middle of the speech. So like think whenever we just speak the English and we just started to speak anything. So on the time, if we just stop, so our concentration will disappear, and we did not, we the concentration will not again back, not again back. So that's why we cannot properly, we just cannot properly manage the sentence. We cannot properly attach the sentence. We cannot properly throw the sentence. So on the time if we just stop, our speaking will not go if we just stop in the middle of the speech. So I also feel when I just go to the stage, on the stage, if I stop, when I stop, so I feel that now the sentence will not coming in my brain. So what I do now, I said lots of thing. It was not like the same thing. I just think lot of unnecessary sentence and lot of extra sentence. So I just feel uncomfortable when I just stop. And like thing, always do one thing when you just go in the stage. So first of all, when you just enter the stage, you just try to you just try to focus on the stage. Like you just feel that on the front of the stage, nobody here. You just alone and you just have to speak. So first of all, when you just go to the stage and you have to just work on hold the stage like this. And then when you just do these things, so your thinking will your mind, your brain also think this thing that you are alone, nobody here. You have to speak the English, you have to speak anything, and you can easily speak. And in the middle of the time, if you stop, so your sentence will disappear and sentence will remove in your mind. What sentence you think at your home, so this sentence will not come again. So always remember one thing, whenever you speak anything, you just try to speak it, try to don't you just notice one thing, don't stop in the middle of the speech. So many people, they just do these things. So on that time they did not their speaking skill also did not develop. So why? Because also if we just stop in the middle of the speech, so the sentence will not come in your brain. And then if the sentence will not come, so how you can speak? This is a big question, this is a big problem. So we just thinking that if we just speak the English, if we just stop, it was not the matter. The matter is I have to speak. It was also right. But if you want to increase your English speaking, if you want to develop your English language, so you have to do this. Not doing this thing, so you cannot increasing your English speaking. So like thing. Also like thing, when you just stop, the sentence will not come, as I also say. So now, what do we do and how we can just remove this problem? So whenever you just thinking, whenever you start to speak the English or another thing, you just focus on your word. What they say, what the front of people say, don't notice, and what they're doing, don't notice about this. You just keep going, you just keep speaking what they do, why they're laughing. You don't care about all of it. Why they're laughing, why they're talking. You don't have to just care all of it. You just have to just care that you have to speak. Because many people, I notice that many people, when they go to the stage, in that time, if any in front of the audience people, if they laugh, so the contestant, they will just broken, and they're just thinking that if I think I do mistakes, so that's why they laugh. But it was not. So as you also can know, the many entertainment show are there. So the contestant just gives the joke, contestant tell the joke, so that's why the audience will laugh. So you're just thinking this thing. You don't have to just thinking that if I do mistakes, so that's why they just laughing. It was not the thing. You're just thinking that you are a joker and you just telling joke, and then you can feel that I can then you can feel some relax, and then on the time you can easily speak. And then you the main point what they're doing, you don't care, you have to speak. If they laugh or they die, you don't care about the laugh. You just have to just keep and like thing. Do you know the Harry and the Tortoise story? This story is a very interesting story. So, like the one day what happened? One day Harry and the tortoise, they both are very good friends. And on the time, Harry said to the tortoise, that, "Why are you just walking so slowly? So you do not compare me." And then the tortoise was very angry. Said, "Why you? What are you saying? How? Why I didn't compare you?" And then they both are just are doing the argument. And in the time, all the forest animal come gathered here, and then they decide to take a rest. Just they decide to race. They decide to doing race, and then Harry also agree, Tortoise also agree. And the next day on the racing point, when the race was start, Harry was running so fastly, and like thing, Harry was go to the middle of the racing track, and then Harry was saw in the back, and he said that now Tortoise was so far, he did not win the match because I run so faster. And then what happened? And then in that moment, what happened? Harry was very hungry, and at the time he saw under the tree some of grasses, and then he eat the grasses. He started to eating the grasses, and then what happened? And then his stomach was full, and he just decided to take a rest. Take a rest, and then when he just sleep, when he just sit under the tree, so automatically he slept. And then he did not understand what happened, and the tortoise was slowly he just win the match, and suddenly Harry was woke up. What happened and how the tortoise win the match? So the tortoise in that moment, tortoise win the match. You also just know why tortoise win the match, because the Harry have the overconfidence. Confidence is very good, but overconfidence is not good. So people, our society's people has overconfidence. They're just thinking that they will do a lot of things, but actually it was not thing. You have overconfidence, so you can easily just overcome any of the obstacle. Your confidence is good. Believeness is a good thing. If you do not believe yourself, no, nothing will happen. And if you have the overbelief, if you just doing overbelief in yourself, and if you have the overconfidence in yourself, so you did not do anything in your life. And the society's people also say they have the overconfidence, so that's why they do not do anything. And in their free time, they just come to you and they just try to teach you a lots of lesson. I just don't tolerate this all of the person. So I hope you all understood what is the topic. I hope you all understood. So if you just like this video, don't forget to subscribe my channel. I will see you in the next more important and interesting video. Bye bye.